We're about to get into the details of the Dede Westbrook pickup by the Minnesota Vikings. Before we do that, however, if you haven't already, do us a favor and subscribe. If you guys want even more Vikings videos, well, it's simple here at Chat Sports. The more subscribers, the more videos you guys get. So hit that big red button right now. The Minnesota Vikings are adding some help at wide receiver in the form of Dede Westbrook. Westbrook apparently is set to sign a one-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings. He visited with the team on Friday and reportedly had one set up with the Seahawks for Sunday. Now, the presence of Keenan McCardell, who is the former Jaguars wide receiver coach and now the Vikings wide receiver coach, is a big factor in this particular move for Dede Westbrook. Now, I wonder if the report of Westbrook set to go visit with Seattle on Sunday, which of course is now not going to happen, was in part a bit of a leverage to help get Minnesota going. We don't know the contract details yet on this deal. My suspicion, though, it's going to come in very cheap because Westbrook did not play really at all in 2020. He had just the one catch for 4 yards, suffered an ACL tear in Week 1, and missed the rest of the season. But it would appear that Westbrook is now fully healthy. And when he's been healthy in the past, the flashes of playmaking have been there. And you also got to figure, even though he'll be wide receiver 3, there is the opportunity to put up better production, at least more efficient production with better quarterback play in Minnesota. His past 2 years have actually been very similar. 101 targets for 66 receptions and 660 yards and 3 scores in 2019. 2018, a little bit better. The exact same targets and receptions, crazily enough, 717 yards plus 5 touchdowns. Now in Minnesota, it's very clear Westbrook is going to be wide receiver 3 for this team. He ain't catching Adam Thielen or Justin Jefferson. But I do think he offers better play, more production, more potential as well than the likes of Chad Beebe and B.C. Johnson and, rookies like Amir Smith-Marset. Overall, I think this is a pretty smart addition by Minnesota. They're still going to be a team that runs the football a ton. They're going to lean heavily on Dalvin Cook, Alexander Mattison too, but with the loss of Kyle Rudolph, for example, and even though I think Irv Smith breaks out this year, this team still needed a true number 3 wide receiver, even though they will not use one as much as, say, other teams around the NFL. So getting Westbrook, I assume, very much on the cheap in what kind of is a window for them. They're a bit of an older team, especially with some personnel on defense. The Kirk Cousins contract is expensive. They're trying to win games right now. I think Westbrook could help them accomplish that. So what do you guys think about the move overall? Of course, knowing we don't know the full details contract-wise, but it's going to be pretty cheap. Grade the move. A, B, C, D, or F. I lean more towards like a B+ or even an A. I think it's a pretty smart pickup by Minnesota. No real complaints on my front. But get your votes in for me right now in the comments section.